as Adria will have to play it. And that was a smart play by House. Mentasti decided to get in the way of the passing lane instead of going after the defender. Intended pass for Oropeza. Alzate steals. Smith with it. Alzate was after it. Smith fell to the pitch, and it's going to be a foul called on Adria. Let's see who wants to do this free kick. Alzate after it. And Smith's slow to get up. He has had a long day in terms of talking back to players. He was upset with the refs earlier. A lot of talking from Smith. Understandable. The frustration is there. Nobody from House wants to be in this spot, but that's where they are. Down by 2 goals. They got to win by 2 to be the champions. Left-footed boot. Loose ball in the box. Shot by Smith. Loose ball. He scores! Smith with a beautiful goal. We'll watch that right now. So here's the free kick. It's straight up in the air. Adria has trouble clearing. Smith takes his time. Beautiful boot to the right side of the post and a beautiful goal. I was not expecting that to happen because Adria has been so great today in terms of clearing the ball. And now the pressure is on Adria. It was a nice pass. Meanwhile, chance for Adria. Espinosa's pass read well by House. And the safe signal by the nearest ref says clean contact, no penalty kick. PK would have been just absolutely dreadful for the Chicago House faithful. Look at it one more time. Pass in the box. Another pass by Espinosa. It was closer than I thought it would be, but it did look like he got ball first. And even if he didn't get ball first, it looked like the nearest Adria player just fell to the pitch on his own accord. Appreciate everybody watching today. If you're not aware, this is a championship match. But House needs to win by 2 goals or more to claim the championship. Every other result will be a championship for Adria. In the box. That shot, Halterman got a piece. Loose ball in the box. That might have been a handball. And the hand does go up. Let's see if I was right on what I initially saw. Sure looked like it was a handball on Luis Oropeza. But if you're going to commit a handball, not that it's ever a good time to do it, but if you're going to commit it, better to be on offense in the 18-yard box. As that shot and a goal! Oh my goodness. How did that happen? It sure looked like House was going to maintain possession for the rest of the half, but Adria somehow scores. So Halterman with a terrible pass, stolen by Adria, left-footed boot. Halterman wasn't ready for it, and a goal scored for Adria. Just an absolute two-swing nonsense for Chicago House, just when it looked like they were going to have a one-goal lead into halftime. Now all the pressure is back on House as they have to score twice, both in the second half, to get the championship. You know, we talked about Tony Halterman for House, and then they talked about the run that Chicago House had in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Cup. And according to USSoccer.com, House does not get where they got to without Tony Halterman. Talking about the Open Cup, he made a huge double save deep in stoppage time against Bavarian United. It was a quick twitch, double save. I mean, he's so good at that. Stop and start move by Adria in the box. Kramer to defend, as right now it's played by Rosso. And are they going to say a foul in the box by House? That would be a penalty kick awarded for RWB Adria. A lot happening on that play. Players going after the ball. And looked like it's on the hand. Yep, it's off the hand. If Adria scores, that means they're the champions. And even if they don't score, that's more wasted time against House. And you know what? That's why you just don't want to allow forwards to be in the box. You look at it. Is it off the hand? Stop and start move by Raso. It's clearly on the hand. It's clearly on the arm. Even if it's inadvertent, it's a penalty kick, and you can take as much time as you'd like. If you're Antonio Raso, Halterman, can you make up for the mistake? You could make up for it in a big way if you save this one. It's going to be a left-footed kick. Takes his time, does Raso. The ball is live once Halterman touches it. Raso with a beautiful chip kick, and that should do it. RWB Adria is most likely going to win the 2024 Midwest Premier League Division I Championship. Antonio Raso with a beautiful penalty kick chip goal, and the handball goes against House in a big way. Well, now if you're Tony Halterman, it's really not your fault anymore. Even if he hadn't made that mistake, big mistake made by House in their own end, in their own box. Handball, Adria scores. Hot day today. As you can see, one of the House players in Montellano got a drink of water. Halterman, nice job getting the piece of that one. It's a nice corner kick, and Halterman able to read it all the way and make sure the redirection didn't go in the back of the net. Went from bad to worse. It started off good, then it went great for House, then it went bad, then it went really bad, and then it went awful. Very rarely has their defense been bad. That 5-3 loss to Bavarian obviously was very bad, but the defense has been good for Adria. Chance for Adria, shot and a save. Right in the box by Halterman. And what could have been a 2-goal loss for House is not one. That was just a beautiful kick to himself, and almost scoring the goal that time was number 19 off the bench, Victor Mannon. I mean, that was all him. It was a free kick awarded for Adria. Kicked 1-2 to himself, and then kicked straight on net to Halterman. Kicked it over to Spazov. Sends it. Had it straight up in the air. Smith was after it, but he couldn't get it. Out in the box. Trying to get the shot on net. Loose ball. That shot blocked. And that will officially do it. So they called it 150. I thought they were going to call it at 97, but we play 3 more minutes. And it's a 2-1 win for the home team in RWB Adria, Chicago. Big congratulations to RWB Adria, Chicago. We're going to take a break. Post-game show coming up next. Chicago House falls 2-1, and they will finish in 3rd place of the Midwest Premier League Division I Heartland Conference. And winning the Heartland Conference Division I is RWB Adria, thanks to their 2-1 victory today.